Path to God body. Thank you for tuning in again, man. Sticking with another live stream today. You know how it goes: upper body, regular scheduled business. Start with the back extensions, and then we will move on throughout the session. Today is going to be a quick session. Started a little bit later than usual because I was moving this apparatus over and making sure that it was set up correctly. So timing wise, we're off by about half an hour, but it's all good. So we're gonna get into the back extensions right now. I'm gonna omit the body weight ones. So we're just gonna start off with the 5 kg as the first set. I think we're past the body weight stuff now. So we're gonna start with the 5 kg for the first set, and then we'll move on and add the 2.5s onto either side for the following sets. So let's see, man. Let's see. I was a little bit achy the next day. I thought I did jack it up a little bit, but today I'm feeling good, man. So I think ideally, once I kind of get my schedule a bit more under control, I will take 2 days. So rather than doing the back extensions every other day, I think I'll do them every 2 days instead, just for a bit more recovery, especially as well that we're increasing the weight. I'm gonna treat it like any other body part. So it has been getting a little bit of a bashing at the moment, but to be honest, it's not really a big deal, man. Not at all. So let's set up these body weight extensions. The stream quality was actually quite good last time, so I was happy with that. I thought it would be a bit more laggy because of the way the connection here is, but nah, I can't complain. Even when I was downloading it and re-uploading it, I can't complain at all, man, honestly. So I'm happy about that. Got quite a lot of views after the stream had ended, so that's always good. I wasn't really expecting that. Well, quite a lot in my opinion, seeing that I've only just started on Twitch. So it was good to see that people were interested and locked in with the workout. So I really can't even complain too tough about that. But let's get into this first set of bodyweight extensions. Hopefully the setup is, this could actually be a bit lower, if I'm honest. Not too low, but probably about there. It's gonna be more ideal, man. But yeah, we're trying to get this back right still. Yeah, that's nice. All right, cool. So let's lock in, man. Let's get this work done. So as I said, 10 kg on the bar. Make sure that lower back and spine is nice and strong, man. You know, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. There we go. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, come on. 10. All right, cool. That was blessed. That was blessed, man. So that's gonna be the warm up. Moving forward, and then we'll add 2.5 kg on now, on either side, and then we'll do 2 sets of that for the working weight. Again, I feel good. I feel strong. Back is slightly, you know, the hips are starting to even out a little bit, not so, you know, one-sided anymore, which is good. I'm happy about that. But this is going to be a slow process, as I say in all the videos, man. But I'm not going to keep on harping out about my rehab. What we're going to discuss today is in regard to, well, We discussed it last session as well, but discipline, consistency, you know, making sure you're doing the right things, not when people are watching, but just in your, you know, what's done in the dark will come to light. They say, you know, the majority of the time you're going to be training alone, you're going to be doing things by yourself. You know, if you do have the luxury of having a training partner or something like that, yeah, sure, that's great. But there may come a time where you have to train by yourself, do it by yourself. Are you going to bring the same intensity when you're alone, when no one's watching, when no one's, you know, forcing you to maintain a certain standard? That's the real question. Or are you just going to take shortcuts and say, that was okay, you know? Because one thing I've noticed is that when you do fall short, or when, you know, you don't quite reach the mark, you remember all the times you cheated yourself, you stopped running, you stopped lifting, you stopped, you know, grinding, or you did less than what you were actually capable of. And it's always to do a little bit more than a little bit less, because you never know if what you're doing is enough at the end of the day. So just make sure you got that guarantee that, you know what, I gave it my best effort, I gave all that I had when I was training alone. So when I do go and, you know, perform in whatever you're doing, this could be about music, this could be about reading, studying, you know, academics. If you put that work in by yourself, when it comes to perform, it's easy. It's easy because what you were doing in your training is harder than, you know, what they are asking you to do now. It's all muscle memory. It's like a rhythm to you, you know. But if you are not used to putting in that effort, or, you know, that intensity or whatever, you're going to be exposed. And all the talking and yapping about, I was doing this, I was doing that, whatever, nobody ain't buying it, man. Actions speak louder than words. And I'll give you a prime example. When I was playing football and soccer, we had this summer program that we had to do. So you have to do the running program, la-di-da. And, you know, players would interact over the summer, say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever, post videos. This kind of Snapchat era. Post videos, la-da-da. And you see everyone putting in supposed work. And then the closer and closer you get to pre-season, people start saying, I picked up an injury, or, you know, I haven't been able to. Excuses start to creep in. So then when you finally do reach pre-season, all of a sudden, I've come with a hamstring injury, I injured my back, you know. So those who put in the work, or claiming to put in the work, and those who did put in the work, there was a big divide, you know. So if you know that you've done the running, you come in confident, you just go through the test, whatever. But if you ain't done it, you will be exposed very quickly, and people will know that your word holds no value, holds no truth. So you're better off not saying anything, putting in the work, so when it does come time to show up, you know, you ain't really got to say too much. You just gotta do what you need to do. Feel me? But anyway, man, let's go. All right, cool. Stop there, one more set after that. And this is what I was saying in the last video about, you know, physical fitness, being in shape or whatever. You can't hide. You can't hide. Your physique will give you away. If you're saying, I'm eating right, I'm running, I'm training or whatever, you're doing all this, but your physique doesn't look a certain way, or if it doesn't change, you're a liar. You're a liar. There's no way that you can be doing every single thing right and there's no change. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction at the end of the day. So if you're putting in the work, if you're grinding, even if you're not in shape right now, in a month's time, we should be able to see the difference. We should be able to go, you know what? There is improvement. You know, he wasn't lying. He's doing all the stuff that he's doing. But we live in an era where there's always a a reason or an excuse of, oh, my genetics, oh, you know, um, um, I'm big boned, calories. Man, at the end of the day, proof's in the pudding. You got to do what you got to do. You got to make sure you get the result. You know what I'm saying? So let me just move this a bit closer so you can get a different view of the extensions. Yeah, man. But one thing I did see, I did witness, is that I couldn't see the chat on here. I didn't have to see the chat, and I think there was some comments, but even when I went afterwards. So if anyone knows how to see the chat on here, please inform me, because I have no idea how you make that happen. So good. But I would like to know. I would like to be as interactive as possible. You know, respond if someone has a certain topic that they would like me to speak on, or, you know, a certain exercise that you want me to go into detail about. I would like to be able to do that. But I might have to go on a few more YouTube videos to figure out how to get the chat on the screen, or how to interact with the chat on mobile. I don't know, but I like Twitch, man. It's cool. It's cool. I like how you can repurpose the videos afterwards as well. That's nice as well, man. Honestly, because you know, when you're, well, I suppose you can record it. When you record it, you can repurpose the videos as well. But Twitch just seems a bit more seamless because you can clip it up and do what you need to do. So anyway, man, I'm yapping. Let's get into this final set of the back extensions. As I said, we ain't got a lot of time today to mess around. Got work to do. Here we go. 2. Come on. X. 11. Last one. 8. Ooh, that was tough. So last session, I actually did forget to do the side bends unilaterally. So I'm definitely gonna do those. I've got the bar already set up over there. Can't forget about those, man. Big time. Those are major. But after that, we're gonna go into the muscle ups again. What we get, 6 last time? 5 or 6 last session? I always forget. But we're gonna do those. We'll get into some pull-ups. I don't think we're gonna do any sort of weighted calisthenics today. We are gonna get on the bench press. We didn't do that last session. And we're also gonna do some straight bar dips as well. And yeah, we'll see what else is a good one. So stay locked in, stay tuned in. Let me just grab this dumbbell from over here. Gonna use that next. It's gonna be a quality session, man. Good weather again, which is always nice. But I'm hoping, ideally I'm hoping that I can successfully rehab my back, so that I can share what I did with others, number one, and as you know, it's proven, there's no discrepancy in what I'm doing. And 2, you can see me in real time, you know, building muscle, what it may take for you to reach that next level if you are obviously on a muscle building journey as well. Said no gatekeeping, no secrets. Each one teach one at the end of the day. My back always feels a little bit funny when I first start these off. So see how the first one feels. Not too bad actually. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. This is the stronger side. 1, 2, which is clear to see. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. But you gotta work both sides when rehabbing an injury. I made the mistake of trying to rehab one side, but sometimes the injured side, or the weak side, or the side that you're feeling pain, I should say, isn't always necessarily the injured side. It could be the other side, but the one that's feeling pain, the one that's feeling fatigued, the other side is kind of taking on the extra load because it's weak. So you're constantly beating at one side, coping, but you know, you think it's the side that's in pain, but it's not. It could be the other side, you know. So always make sure that you're doing that. But that felt good. We'll do another set of those, and then we'll get into the muscle ups, man. We will get into that. But if you're locked in, man, whatever platform you're locked in, Twitch, if you're locked in on the Twitch, man, I appreciate the follow. If you're locked in on the YouTube, I appreciate the subscription. And I don't know, can you like videos on Twitch? I don't even know if you're able to like videos on Twitch, but obviously YouTube you are. So all the support, all the views, all the shares, all the likes, all the comments, I am highly appreciative of it regardless, man. So thank you for all of those in advance, because I know a lot of you guys do stay locked in, man. So I do appreciate it, honestly. I'll never take it for granted, man, honestly. All right, cool. So let's do one more set. Yeah, let's do this final set. I haven't been recording the rest periods because I just haven't. My phone's over there, so I'm gonna do that in a second. We'll do that when I actually get into the muscle ups and stuff. But I feel like that was long enough, because I was saying in the last video about rest periods, 2 to 3 minutes is honestly, I would say, the sweet spot where you have enough rest to go into the next set and produce the same intensity and the same amount of effort. You know, too short, then you're going to sacrifice the amount of reps that you should be doing. So take that into account. But let's do this now. Let's go. See if it's loosened up more. Here we go. 2, 3. 6, 7, 8. Okay, last one this side. Let's do it, man. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool. So let's get into the muscle ups now. So we don't really do too much for the back extensions at this very moment in time. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, the chat is on the screen. Cool. Weather looks nice. Yeah, the weather is wonderful. Honestly, nice. We're in the rainy season right now. We're in the Caribbean. in Grenada, so the weather is a bit bipolar. So some days could be extremely hot, other days it may be what's the word I'm looking for, torrential rain, but it can switch in an instant. So you you can make plans and your plans could change very quickly, but when it is nice and sun's out and all the other jazz, it's lovely, man. It really is, especially when it's got like a breeze. Like today we got a good breeze, but when there's humid, no breeze, eesh, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you for commenting, man. Now I know that the chat does come up on the screen. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Hey, man, how are you? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, man, I'm good. Good. Feeling better. Feeling better. Feeling good. Just trying to take advantage of every opportunity that's given to me at the end of the day, and trying to inspire others, I would say. Yeah, man. Green. Yeah, very green here. Very green here, especially rainy season because of the constant water. But in the dry season, it's not so green everywhere, man. You see a lot of trees suffering, I would say, and the ground starts to crack where it gets dry and all that other stuff. But yeah, for the most part, man, it's all good. It's all good. Great job on the physique. Your favorite part, like abs, shoulders? I would say the best part of my physique, if I'm honest, I'd probably say my chest is the best part. And it's funny because that used to be my weakest part of my physique. But I used to have a bench. That's actually the first piece of fitness equipment that I picked up. Was like, one of them benches. I have one here, but this was like one of them benches when you're young and whatever. I asked, well, I got the money for Christmas and I ordered it from, if you're from the UK, you'll know what Argos is. Ordered it from Argos, didn't really use it, just kind of sitting there. And then as I kind of got more serious about football or soccer, whatever you guys want to call it, started using the bench. So what I used to do, and this was not the correct way to do it, but it's one way that I did improve my chest, was I'd go to the gym at college or sixth form, whatever, and then when I'd come home, I'd go back on the bench. So no matter what I did at college, so let's say I did legs or arms or whatever, no matter what, I would come home and just do some reps on the bench. I think the max was probably about 40 kg. And once I started doing the max for like a stupid amount of reps, that's when I was like, you know what? I need to go to an actual gym. The home gym isn't really, doing it for me anymore. But it was cool. It's cool. That's how I started. But yeah, man, chest. It's cool. Okay, good answer. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the sun definitely helps. That's why you see in bodybuilding shows to get tanned and all that other stuff, no matter what race or skin tone they are. The tan helps to bring out the shadows and the downlighting as well. Especially if you want to take good gym pictures, get some good downlighting, and your pictures will look a lot better, man. But yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate that. But let me get into the video now. One question about the chat. When I do download this, is the chat going to be on the screen? So let's say I wanted to repurpose this video on YouTube. Is the chat going to be on the screen? No, you're not bothering the workout routine. No way, man. No way. This is what I'm on here for. No way. As I said, I'm taking a quick rest. And, be interacting in between the rest periods, man. No way you're bothering me. If I didn't want to be on here, I wouldn't. I would have just done my workout and then, gone about my day. I would have just recorded it the old-fashioned way. But I'm trying to, as I said in the previous video, trying to keep it more authentic. I know people have different questions, and sometimes you don't. Have you done posing? Do you have a favorite? Have I done posing? No. I don't really get into the the bodybuilder posing and whatever. Something I'd have to study in order for me to know what the different poses are. I think only one I know is back and double bicep and the tricep one and this one here, but it's not really something I practice, I'll be honest with you. Someone did ask, would you ever get into like physique competition, all the other stuff? I would say at this very moment in time, no. It's not really something that I thing. Oh, mine is, yeah, okay, I know what one you're talking about. Yeah, that one's pretty dope, especially if you got a good set of abs. It is dope, man. So yeah, all right, let's get into these muscle ups now, man. Feel like I had enough recovery. So we hit 5 last time, or was it 6? Gosh, I can't remember. But we hit 5 or 6. So let's see if we can get a 7 in today. That'd be quality, man. That'd be quality. Please let me know how the sound quality is as well, man. If it's too quiet, let me know. But yeah, let's get into these muscle ups, man. Here we go. Actually, let me get a bit of a stretch on quickly, very quickly. Very quickly. Actually, let me just open up my shoulders a little bit, man. Apologies. Just give me a second. We will actually get into the muscle ups. Okay, sounds good. Good. I'm glad. All right. So I need to figure out how I get the chat on my other phone as well, so it's not on the screen like that. I do need to figure that out. Because again, I don't know once I try to repurpose this video whether or not the chat is going to be on the video. So for right now, I'm just going to hide the chat for a second while I do the workout. I mean the muscle ups. You can see them fully, and then I'll put the chat back up once I'm done. So let's see. All right, cool. Let's see what we can do, man. Woo, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay. All right, cool. New PR. That's nice. That's very nice. New PR. Just put the chat back on the screen. Cool. So yeah, new PR. 7. Quality. So yeah, we're really trying to get those muscle up numbers to about 10, and then start doing some weighted muscle ups once we reach 10. So we'll start with a weight plate of like 2.5 or 5 kg weight plate, and then we'll just keep developing them more and more. We'll get the form cleaned up, and yeah, my muscle ups will be part of the arsenal. Understand? So I do calisthenics as well as weighted training. It's not just one mode of that. You should try that pose if you want earlier abs one. I don't know, but follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot of pictures on there and things like that, of that nature. So I do yeah, post some physique pictures on there, different stuff like that, but I don't really do much bodybuilding poses. Maybe one day I'll get into it once I kind of build up the physique that I want to fully attain. Yeah, I think right now my shoulders is one thing that I want to get a bit more bulky. I have long arms as well, so I know I'm really gonna have to get my arms big for them to look like, nah, this guy's got some massive arms. I wouldn't say my arms are small, but you know, I want to get my arms a little bigger so that, you know, we're looking crazy with or without a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? But it is hot, man. It is hot today, so we got one more set of muscle ups, and then we're gonna go into the straight bar dips. Good number of people in here, but it is what it is, man. They'll find me again, hopefully. But I'm hoping that I can combine all these videos so the YouTube video can still drop, man. But actually, I think someone's on a live call upstairs, so that's probably why the stream keeps dropping. But it is what it is, man. I might have to start streaming on my other phone. That one has data, so even if the Wi-Fi does drop, it will still be able to carry on streaming. But yeah, man, that sucks. It was doing good, man. We had some good interaction going, all that other stuff. But it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna cry about it. It is what it is, homie. It is what it is. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of other people. I'm not the first one where the live stream has dropped, so it's cool. It's cool. The viewers will return. You understand? So we'll do 2 sets of the straight bar dips. We've got one more set to go. Then we'll get into the bench press, and after that, we ain't even done pull-ups yet. We ain't even done the pull-ups yet. I'm tweaking. So we might do straight bar dips, then we'll do pull-ups, and then we'll go into bench press after that, man. But yeah, if you was in here before, I didn't end the stream. The connection went, so I had to restart the stream twice. So my bad. I will try to sort out the Wi-Fi connection in future, man. But yeah, we were on straight bar dips. I already did 1 set if you missed it. So it's all good. It's all good. We've got 1 more set to go. We're just taking the rest period now. We've got about another 30 seconds. So what it seems like right now, I think someone's if you missed it, on a live call upstairs. So the Wi-Fi is juggling between the stream and the call, and obviously the stream got the tough end of the stick. So we're about to do this next set now of straight bar dips, man. Let's do it, and then we'll get into the bench press after that. Hopefully the stream sticks around this time for this set. Here we go. One, two. So it's 2 sets done. We'll get onto the pull-ups now. I'm gonna leave the phone right here until I can hear that the video call is ended. I don't want to have to keep restarting the stream. That's annoying. So we will reconvene, moving around the phone when that call upstairs has ended. But for the most part, make sure that you do follow if you're enjoying the video so far. That way you can always find me. You can be updated when I go live. You don't miss no live streams, because we will be going live nearly every other day, man. Every other day. We're gonna stay consistent with going live. Eventually we will move into going live every day, but for right now it's just gonna be every other day, man. But yeah, make sure you follow up, man, if you're enjoying. You're interested in getting workout tips, routines, you know, all that different thing. Little helpful guides here and there, man. But let's get into these pull-ups now. We're doing it body weight today. Last time for the sake of time, body weight. So here we go. Let's put this out of the way. We're gonna go wide grip today. 9, 10. Ugh. 13. Yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Whew. So dude, sun is hot, man. I have to move this phone, hopefully. Please don't. One more set of the pull-ups. Then we'll go into the bench press. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do multiple sets today, man. Just as I said, based on time, if he wasn't here from the beginning of the stream. So we're working, man. We're working. We're putting in that grind, putting in that effort, making sure every day we get better. Yeah, I understand. You're either getting better, you're getting worse. It's very rare that you just stay where you are. With my phone, man, I gotta keep track of these rest periods, man. When I start babbling, all of a sudden I'm like, damn, I've been resting for far too long. But putting in that work, never stop putting in that work, man. Never stop trying to be better on all fronts, always striving for more, for better. Push forward, because when you work hard, you motivate others, and then they show love, reciprocation, and that only makes you want to work even harder after that. So it's an endless cycle, you know. It's symbiotic in nature, where you give, you get all the other jazz. Whew, man. But yeah, pull-ups, tough. I think the most pull-ups I did in a row was roughly about, I think I got a video on my IG actually. I think it was 30 or just under 30. Or was it 20? I could be capping. It's either 20 or 30. No. I think it's 30. I'm sure it's 30, yeah. But yeah, you can go to my IG and fact check that if you want. See, man, see how stable this connection is. The thing about Twitch is it doesn't really give you a heads up when the connection is dropping. Kind of just drops immediately. So, oh man. But yeah, I'm upset that the connection dropped, man. We was doing good, man. We started to get a bit of interaction going. So it is what it is, but I hope the previous streams have saved. But it should do. I think it automatically saves to the VOD, I believe it's called. So I'll just combine those together, man. Make a nice video. That's that. Feel me? But let's get into this next set now, the pull-ups, man. Let's do it. That will do. That will do, that will do, that will do. So let's get into this chest press. Man, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot, man. Wow. Let's get into this chest press. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move the camera over. We're going to try and see, man, regardless. If the connection goes, then it wasn't meant to be. Wow. Yeah, them pull-ups took a lot out of me, boy. Okay. So let's Set up this bench now. That here should be suffice. We're going for, I want to say 100 kilos today again. That last session, well, not that last session, but the last time we did bench, we done reps for 100 kilos. So we're sticking with that, man. I will not miscalculate this time. Last session there was a little bit of a miscalculation, but it's all good. It's all good. If you do want to follow the series from the jump, and this is whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can obviously watch it from the start on YouTube, man. So there you go. You can literally start from the first episode, do a little bit of a binge watch, and then you can naturally see the progression over time, man. So if you're interested in watching from the start, head over to the YouTube, same handle, K11, and you can see how I've been progressing from the jump, man. And there's some gems in there as well, not just in regards to fitness, but in regards to, you know, mental, spiritual stuff as well. We ain't skipping out on anything, man. None of it. So we'll warm up with 60, and then we will go up periodically. So we'll do a quick few reps of 60, then we will go up to, let's say, 90, and then we'll push for the 100. I think that's the best way we can run it today, man. But I don't know about this connection. I do want to move you guys closer, but this connection today might just be like, nah, we're not gonna let you get any good stuff. But what I will do is, let me see if I can just angle this down so you can just see me getting the reps in, man. Getting the reps in. I'm too far forward. There we go, that's nice. Just make sure these are screwed in, because I don't want no 60 kg falling on my head. Here we go. Nice and easy. Just get a few of these in. Sweet. So let's chuck on extra weight now, and let's continue, my G's. So these are 15 kg plates. So as I said, we're moving up to 90. We had 60 on the bar. Chuck these two on. That's taking us to 90 kilos in total, man. In total. Appreciate the follow, whoever that was. Do appreciate that big time. Thank you. Yeah, man, we're locking in, keeping our focus, man. We're just trying to be better every day. We're just trying to be better, man. Trying to improve, get stronger, healthier, you know, wiser. Big time, big time, big time. And it's important to stay hydrated during your workouts, man. Don't be sipping on nonsense. You either want water, coconut water, electrolytes. Stay away from all these funny colored drinks or these brightly colored drinks, man. They got a lot of sugars, they got a lot of chemicals and all that other stuff, which is not going to benefit you in the long run. I've been there, I've done it. So water, even with a bit of salt, or you want to do a little bit of honey, that as well, just for a little bit of sugars, but try to just keep it as natural as possible. Minimal ingredients as possible, man, and your body will thank you for it. If you can't pronounce the ingredients, then you probably shouldn't be taking it. But here we go. 90. We'll do 90 for like 2 or 3 reps, and then we'll go straight for the 100 after that. Here we go. 1. That's nice. That felt smooth. That felt real smooth, man. So I'm gonna chuck on another 5, and then we get into it, man. We get into the real deal, the real stuff. Yeah. Let's do it. But yeah, what I might have to do is just put my my SIM card in this phone that's recording, so that way I can use my data if the Wi-Fi is a little bit shaky. So that may have to be an option. Let me just go and grab my mats just in case I gotta fling this off of me, and I don't want to damage the floor or the weights. So let's grab the mats. I'll be back in 0.5 seconds flat. Ooh. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna chuck these mats right here. Number 1. And then the other one, number 2. So, you know, I always say, especially if you're subscribed on YouTube already, about safety first when it comes to benching. No clips. Make sure you know how to bail out if you're working alone, and you know, make sure there's nothing stopping you from tipping this weight off of you if you know you find yourself in a sticky situation. I do have safety things here as well, so I'm pretty much good. I'm covered. I'm not really concerned. But for those of you who are, you know, just started on this journey, don't become a statistic, you know. So that's all I'm gonna say. But let me see how much rest time. We'll do another little minute before we jump on to the 100 kg, man. But so far, you know, our bench has significantly improved. I said I haven't been benching really and truly. I've just mainly been doing calisthenics for the past 3 or 4 years. Only recently we've actually got into like proper benching with Olympic weights or barbell, whatever you want to call it. So we're going up quickly, man. Once we master this 100 kg, obviously 110, 120, 130, 140, whatever, until we've got 4 plates on either side. And I think I'll quit benching after that, man. I feel like once you get 4 plates on either side, you've won, you know. But let's do this 100. See how it moves, man. Oh, the bar's not in the right place. Jesus. Cool. Here we go. Looking. Focus. Pure focus. Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Why does this feel so awkward? 3. That felt really weird, but I think I know why. I think because of the terrain, I've got this. The bench is not. The bench is not even. So one side felt a little bit. So we're gonna do one more set. I'm just gonna grab a mat to even out the bench. I had a feeling before I even got started. I was like, something feels a little bit off, but it's all good. It's all good, man. So let's just get this leveled now, and then we'll just do another set. No biggie. Still got 3, so I ain't even really upset. But once you lose that rhythm, it's kind of like, I'm throwing off now. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Let me just put the belt on as well, man. Just in case. But yeah, that didn't feel too bad until the little hiccup. It just felt like it's more on this side. Which, minor, but yeah, man. Woo. I remember one time when I hurt my back benching. Oof, that was bad. That was bad. Literally, it was a similar situation. I was trying to get one side up, so I kind of pushed like that. Back was cooked for a little minute. It was probably about a week. I was still trying to recover, but I was coming back from another injury, so that's probably why. So I had injured my my leg, something like that. Something was off. Anyway, so I was like, let me just focus on gym right now while I'm recovering. This was for when I was playing football, so I was just recovering. So I was like, let me just focus on gym. But maybe there was some imbalances still, whatever. So yeah, back went, had to do some physical therapy, and yeah, it just fixed it, man, honestly. And that's the beauty of when you have physical trainers or not sports scientists, but sports trainers, whatever they're called, at your disposal. They can diagnose you very quickly and take you through a course of exercises that will have you up and running in no time. It's kind of more tricky when you're diagnosing yourself. Sometimes you get it wrong when you go along this path that is not actually the remedy for what you need. But hey, man, live and you learn, eh? So let's lock in again, man, and let's see. Ideally, I want to get 4 this time. So let's see what we can do. But 3 is cool. 3 is, I ain't upset at that. 3 is all good, bruh. Here we go. Here we go. It's a free kind of day, man. It's a free kind of day. It's so good. It's so good. We done quite a lot already, so I ain't even mad at it. But let's get into some rows now. Some chest supported rows. And then after that, we'll do a little more tricep and bicep work, and that may be the session done there, man. But that was cool. I ain't upset at that, man. 3 reps of 100, not bad at all. Not the best that we've done, but given what we've done today already, I ain't mad at it, man. So let's get into these rows now. Now these take a little bit of a minute to set up. So we're gonna have to do some talking while we set these up, man. So let's get this weight off first. And then, actually no, this doesn't take that long. Yeah, this doesn't take that long. I just thought about it. So all we're gonna do for the setup is literally gonna be to get this off here. Rest that there for a second. We need to move these up out of the way. Or should I just use it? Nah, it's cool. But that's gonna be even more stuff to set up. Put those there. We need to move these up at a reasonable height. I'm gonna grab the other bar so I can use that as a placement. So what we're gonna do is put that like that. Listen, man, we make our own stuff, you know what I'm saying? We make our own machines, man. We don't make excuses. We make our own machines because we gotta get the gains regardless. So there is obviously a little bit of a setup time, but we want to make the gains, man. We want to make the gains. And as long as you got bricks, you can make anything. That I have discovered recently. Bricks, hella versatile. So put that there, and that's exactly how we're gonna work, man. Just here, boom, boom. Feel me? Just put that there for some extra safety so it don't move. And then chuck that across like that. And then yes, probably can come a little bit higher there. Yeah, and then we're just working there, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. Let me see if I can move this a bit closer. Please don't drop the connection. Let's see, man. So we'll start off with 60 and then we'll see if we can go up from, well, we're gonna go up, sorry, not if we see. We are gonna go up. See what we can get today. Cool. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's good. So we'll add another 10 kg and then we'll go for it from there, man. grab the 10 kg plates. So this is going to be 80 kilos in total, man. Totality. Oh. Cool. I do need to grab like a shirt or something to stop. That shirt is too old. I need to grab something to stop me from sliding on that bench. Just grab something very quickly. I couldn't find nothing, so we're gonna have to do it. We have to do it sweaty, man. But it is what it is. Here we go. That was heavy. That was heavy, man. Ooh, we'll do one more set of those. That was quite, ooh, that felt good, but it was heavy. It was heavy. Ooh, man. So with these, you are obviously targeting the back. So it's going to help to build the thickness in the back, but you're also going to get a little bit of rear delt action as well involved. So 2 birds, 1 stone. An excellent exercise to kind of get more load onto your back. Pause. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas other exercises, let's say for example, bodyweight rows, you're at the mercy of your core staying engaged, you know, your legs as well. But with these, because your chest is supported, it's really your back just doing everything. You know, obviously the biceps as well are involved, but you really get to focus on building your back, man, which is fantastic. Who can complain? I mean, even like bent over rows, your hamstrings as well. If you haven't got particularly strong hamstrings or a very stable lower back, or strong lower back should I say, again, you're at the mercy of those two when they decide to fatigue and give out. Even if your back can continue, ain't no way, man. So that's why a lot of people would favor this movement, this or seal rows. I haven't had a chance to really do seal rows as of yet, but we'll do them eventually when I get some boxes and stuff that I can adjust the heights with. But for right now, chest supported rows doing me quality, man, doing me absolute wonders. So this combined with doing the back extensions, my whole what do they call it, posterior chain is getting some work, man. So we ain't missing nothing. We're making sure that we're hitting everything, you know. And then when we do start to reintroduce legs back into the sessions, it's gonna go up and up and up, because if you know anything about exercise and lifting, the legs is really what increases the testosterone around the body, really pushes it around the body, so everything gets a boost, you know. So right now can't do legs as of yet, but the return is very soon. I can feel it. So yeah, we'll just take our time. We'll keep working on what we can do, and we'll work around everything else so we don't sort of regress in regards to the recovery, the rehab, and go from there, man. So let's get into this next set of rows. Here we go. All right, cool. I think I might do some preacher curls, some single arm preacher, just because this is set up already, so we can utilize this, and we'll do some. Could do some diamonds for tricep. No, we really hit chest twice, so we ain't gonna do nothing else involving chest. We'll do something for triceps. I'm not sure. I don't want to do dips. I already did dips last session, so we'll see. But yeah, let's do some preachers now, man. And I wonder if I can just come behind here, and yeah, if I make this higher, so I just got to bring this up, and then yeah, we can make the preachers work. So let's just put that there for 1 second. Don't fall. Or just do that. I hope that's not too high. Does look a little bit up there. I'm gonna go down to that side. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Bring this up, and then yeah, if I move that closer to about there, we should be able to, yeah, cool. Yeah, we can do that preacher just like that, man. So we just got to move this brick back, and then that will sit nicely just like that. Just make sure everything's secure. We don't need no memes made of this situation. Yeah, look at that, man. We can get those preachers in. I'm wondering, let me see now if I can move this. Hopefully the live stream does not drop. Hopefully. Yes, it is. It is a British accent. UK in the building. London. Southeast to be absolutely precise. Oh no. Where did that go? What the heck, man? How did this get under here? Cool. So let's do these preachers now. Live stream still going. I went to uni in London. Dope. What uni did you go to? I didn't go to uni. Oh, King's College. Nice. I know that one. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I do know. I think I had a friend who went there. I didn't go to university in London. I went to university in America on a soccer scholarship. So I am not exactly well informed with all the different universities in England. Have you always lived in London? No. I lived in America, well, while I was going to school in America. First of all, I lived in Florida, and then I moved to Georgia to go to a different school, and then I moved to Connecticut to go to my final school, and then I stayed an extra year in Connecticut after I finished school to play for a semi-professional soccer team out there. So that's kind of the journey. Then after that I went to Sweden. So I've been jumping around a little bit. and I've been in Grenada now since 2021. No, end of 2021. Yeah, basically 2021. I think the end of 2020 and then 2021. So it's been a lot of different countries in a very short time period, man. Florida is amazing. Yeah, Florida's nice, man. Florida is nice. Very nice place. If it wasn't in Grenada, would probably have moved to Florida. Well, that was actually the original plan at one point for the whole entire family to move to Florida, but things happened. Decisions changed. So here we are, still in the hot sunshine. So cannot complain. Plus Grenada is a lot safer place. It has its negatives, but it also has a lot of positives. So that's that. Let's see. We got, what's this? 5 and 5, 10, 15, 20. I think this is 20. So let's see how we can do this 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and switch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. All right, we'll do another set of those, and then we'll get into triceps after that, and that might be it for today. Let me see. I've been to Dominican and Jamaica. What made you move to the Caribbean? This is where my mum is from. She's from Grenada. She was born here, but moved to England when she was very young. So we had visited here a long time ago when I was young. And obviously when you're young, you don't really, well, maybe, but I didn't really appreciate it for what it was. But coming back as a grown adult, I liked it. And she wanted to move here too. So we just made the decision. It was like, yeah, man, let's uproot from London life and move to Grenada. And it's quality, man. It's quality. It is. But as I said, it comes with its challenges. So you got to have a certain mindset when living here, you know. And also my grandma, she was here. She's getting old and she needs some assistance. So came, helped her as well. So that is a journey, but I'll probably delve into that more in some later series, episodes, whatever. But yeah, that's just the short story of it, why I'm here in Grenada. A lot of people do ask, how the hell did you end up in Grenada? And it's quite simply that, to be honest. Oof. What's that? Your Grenada home must be huge. Does it have... No, this is not a permanent fixture, or residence I should say. We will be relocating. But for right now, it's nice, man. I can show you the view. Hold on one second. Show you the view. Let me see, switch camera. There you go. Hopefully the internet don't drop. But yeah, that's the view right now on a nice sunny day. I mean, there's beaches everywhere, to be honest. When you live on a small island, all you got to do is drive literally 20 minutes in any direction. You're going to find yourself at a beach. Not all are accessible, but for the most part, they are tourist friendly, I should say, or local friendly, where you are able to get onto them somehow, some way. It's just some are have been set up properly. One, two, three. Five. I didn't rest for long enough. I forgot to look at my phone. I had about another 20 seconds of rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Whew, okay. I just got triceps to go now. Let me see. Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica. I am half Jamaican as well. Half Grenadian, half Jamaican, but never been to Jamaica. Do you mean Dominica or Dominican Republic? Because they're two different things, but I'm assuming you mean Dominican Republic. I missed the beaches in Jamaica. I was literally tanning and swimming. Oh, good for you. Most time you ain't afforded that sort of freedom to do that, so you must have been in a real private place. So good for you. I know here some people do the skinny dipping thing, but you know, they usually do it in more private sort of. I wouldn't even call them beaches. Yeah, it's probably a beach, like a private beach. One time we did rock up on somebody, well, two people who were skinny dipping, but they stayed in the water until we left, so we didn't really see anything, even though I didn't want to see anything. So yeah, folks do that, man. They do indeed. Me, I doubt that you'd find me in that sort of predicament, because I know I'll be the one to get caught. But yeah, people are judgmental. I'm 22, my limit is topless and a G-string. Okay, well. Oh man, I suppose men have it easier, where they can just put on a pair of swimming trunks and do their thing, man. And you know, there's not any sort of social I can't think of the exact word, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Cool. So let's see. I've always wondered if locals find it rude or disrespectful. I would probably say here, where it's more conservative, you'd very rarely find that sort of activity, especially on the more renowned beaches. As I said, I've seen a couple locals engaging in that, but probably in more private spots. Actually, one time I went to a spring, a hot springs as well. There was people doing that as well. So I mean, do that if you're by yourself, but when other people start to come around, maybe not everyone will be as comfortable as finding you in your birthday suit, I would say. But it's not contaminating the water, you could argue that. So let's do some triceps now, man, and then that might be it. You live in Florida, so I'm guessing you're kind of used to. I mean, I didn't stay in Florida for too long. Hey, boss. I was in Florida for mainly school, so I didn't really. We used to visit like almost every summer, but yeah, mainly school reasons. So I didn't really spend too much time, you know, lounging around at the beaches and things like that. And I was in a bit more of a remote place in Florida. So I was in, what was it called? Orlando, Babson Park, Orlando, I believe it was called. So that was literally what they would call the sticks. But it was cool. It was cool. You know, I ain't gonna diss it, but it just wasn't my ideal place in Florida. I'll be honest with you. But it was what I was given at that moment in time, and it kind of gave me a little bit of an insight of the country life in America. And it wasn't for me. But funny enough, after that I went to an even more remote place in Georgia. So maybe country life was just in my destiny. I can't tell you. All right, let's do these single arm tricep extensions. Here we go. Oh, I should have went a bit lighter. Down. Oh. 5, 6. That's a little bit too heavy, man. It's cool though. 1. 5, 6. Ooh, we might have to go down. We might have to go down just to get a bit of better range of motion. Cheaper views, I don't know what that means. Anyway, I agree on birthday suit, but do you think even topless is too much? Maybe depending on the audience, I would say. I think if it's an older crowd, maybe not, but you might get attention that you don't exactly desire, especially if you're coming out the water and sunbathing on the beach, and you know how people get. But if it's like a private beach and it's just you and some close friends or other people who are doing the same thing, I mean, by all means, it's up to you. But I would say just be careful, really and truly, because it will get some unwanted attention. Do you have friends who do that with you in the Caribbean? What do you mean, like? What is that? I don't know what you mean. Do what exactly? Do what exactly? Sorry, I meant like tan or swim topless at the beach or nah. As I said, here is very conservative, man. They'll probably tell you to put on some clothes, to be honest. Plus there's a lot of kids and stuff, so nah. Not here. Well, not people I know anyway. It's mainly swimsuits, swimming trunks, normal stuff. People do wear like more revealing swimsuits, but for the most part, nah. Very conservative. Very, very conservative. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot better one. It's a little too light, but can't really get the sweet spot. 3. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8. That was tough, man. Alright, let's see. And in Dominican, it was pretty revealing. I like the... Hey, boss, how you doing? You come to check the... Dominican, I need to hit you up for a workout next time I visit. Yeah, man, I'm always down for a workout. Let me know. I'm a personal trainer as well, so do that jazz, man. Hey, relax. But yeah, we're gonna have to end stream, man. There's a lot going on right now, so I appreciate everyone who was locked in. Video will be up on the YouTube. I'll see you in the next 2 days, man. What's that? And fine support. Yeah, man. Please follow, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Lock in with the YouTube, man. If you're watching on YouTube now, appreciate if you're watching all the way through. Make sure you subscribe, man, and I'll catch you on the next one. Apologies, but yeah, there's a lot going on right now, so